Hello everyone and welcome. I know it's been a long time since I have made a video. Some life circumstances have happened, and a few months ago I was thrown a curveball that has kind of turned my world upside down. So it's been hard to find time and energy to film and to not feel guilty coloring. So I haven't colored an insane amount, but I do have some things from the past few months to share, and I just want to say thank you for your continued support. It really means a lot. And I apologize if anything is a repeat from my last completed pages video. It's been a while, so anyways, excuse me. I'll start off in A Million Cute Animals. And this was, I was preparing a color in chat, and I had some issues with filming, so I haven't uploaded it yet, which is too bad because it was pretty fun. So this is the one that I have started working on. It's a watercolor background with, I think, the Schmink granulating watercolors, and then just my pastel pencils for the elephant and the flower, or the stems. So all that's really left is these little beach balls and the flowers, and these little beach balls, flowers, and that'll be good to go. Oh, such a cute book. Next up, I have a lot of whips also, just as a disclaimer. In Unicorns Special, I have started this one. It kind of feels finished, but I do want to add some shading with pencil. It's just an alcohol marker base, and then I plan on adding some fun embellishments to these stars and bubbles and more shading. And I just think these colors are so cute, so fun together. So that's Unicorn Special. And then I made a little bit of progress in Momo Girls with Poems. This is the one that I've been working on, and it has been so fun to work on. So the only thing that's different from the last time that I showed this is I have completed the umbrella, and I've added in some rain details with an Arteza gel pen. The umbrella is done in polychromos, and I really should have written down the combination of colors that I used because I just think it turned out so awesome, and I'm really happy with how the umbrella turned out. I am planning on doing a tutorial for her skin, so hopefully in the next few weeks that's something that I will be able to get to, because I'm really excited to start doing more tutorials again. Next up, I have a completed picture and a whip in Midnight Bloom by Coco Weil. This book is pretty cool. I was on the fence about it and then watched it flip through again and decided to get it. So this is the first picture, excuse me, that I did. It's got these accents with the white Arteza gel pen, and then it's a Staedtler water fiber tip pen for the base, and then I believe I used polychromos to add the shading, and then lighting permitting, you can see I went over the cage with my Fine Tech Calero watercolors and the butterfly, and I think that added just a very nice touch. Alright, next up, this was a whip the last time I showed it. It's now completed, and I think it turned out really awesome. This is one of my favorite pictures, in the book, and so I was really nervous about coloring it, and I am really happy with how it turned out. So again, the background is Supervision watercolor, which I don't know if you can see the gold shimmer in there, but it's a really cool effect. And then the squid is, I believe the squid is Inktense, and then the mountains are also Inktense, and I think these trees as well, and then the background is Polychromos, or maybe I use Brute Funer, because that looks like, I don't know now, it's been a while. Oh well. But anyways, I loved working on this one. I don't know why, but I was just super intimidated by it, but I think it turned out pretty awesome. Alright, next up, I have A Million Sloths. I know this one was a whip the last time I showed it, and now it is done, and it's this cute page right here. Oh, it's so cute. I don't know, there's something about the blue with the polka dots and these cute sloths. So it's the double-ended fiber tip Stedler markers for the base, and then I believe I used Polychromos for the shading and for the sloths. And yeah, I just think it's so cute. Yeah, of that sloth right there. Alright, next up is Luna. I have completed a picture. And this was kind of when things first started happening. So I just needed something really mindless to color, and this page jumped out at me. And I had a lot of fun with it. I believe it's the fiber tip water based markers again for the grass and the leaves, and then I shaded in with Polychromos and added some grass texture. And then I believe the flowers and her outfit are Pastelo pencils. So yeah, this one was really fun to work on, and I think it turned out really cute. Alright, then most of the next ones I think are work in progresses. So in Tiny World, I have this just based with marker, and I'll go in and add some shading and some extra embellishments, and I'm excited to see how it turns out once everything is shaded in. So that's Tiny World. And then I do have a few that I worked on in 50 Diminutive Countryside Scenes by Camelia Angelkova. Okay, yeah, I was really drawn to this book. I think it's just because it's just cute and simple. So this is the first page that I finished in here, and it is a what is it? Water-based marker. Oh wait, no, it's alcohol marker. Okay. Yeah, I based this one with alcohol marker and then shaded with, I believe, Polychromos. Yeah, I think it was Polychromos. So that's the first one. There's the second one that I finished, and I love how this one turned out. It was just really simple, and it's so cute, and I added some grass lines, and this is a water-based marker. So yeah, this one was just really, yeah, I loved working on that. And then I based this one in alcohol marker, and I'm excited to shade it in and add some extra stuff. I believe that's everything in this one. Next up, I've worked on a couple pictures in Flora, which is good because this book has been somewhat neglected, which I don't know why, because it's so cute. Okay, so this is the one. I just started working on this one this last week. So all I have left to do is the little bugs. Everything else has been done. And it's a water-based marker. Yeah, a water marker for the base of the light blue. And then I use Brute Funer pencils for the shading for the pink and for the dark blue. And I really should have just taken like an extra 10 minutes to finish that before this video, but it's okay. And then I started working on this one. I've made tons of progress, as you can tell. But yeah, these are Brute Funer pencils as well. So let's see. Next up is Circle of Life. I have a couple in here to show you. Trying to remember. Okay, so this one I did, I believe, in August, and I loved working on this. It was so fun. So it's all Inktense down here. Everything, excuse me, everything is Inktense except for the background, which is the pan pastels. And I went over the black lines with Arteza white gel pen. I don't know if you can see that really well, but it turned out really pretty. I just wanted to make it feel more delicate, or I don't know, but I think it turned out really cool. And it has a cool texture to it too. So yeah, this is all Inktense, and I love how that one turned out. I believe I already showed this one. This is water-based marker and Inktense, and then gold on there, and then white gel pen on the accents. But I just want to double check to make sure that was the one that I hadn't shown yet. Oh, was it this one? Oh dear. My memory fails me. Well, bonus. It was one of those two. So if it was that one, great. If it's this one, this was all done with Inktense, and then I used pan pastels for the clouds as well. And I think this water turned out really cool. It was really fun. I loved working on this page. I think I've shown this. I don't know. It's been way too long, so I do apologize. I have some more picked out. Yeah. So that's in Circle of Life. And then I've finished a couple in Welcome to the Village by Morgan O'Brien. These are really just sweet and simple, which is just what I need right now. So this is Isabel, and I did the Staedtler water markers for the base and then shaded with Brute Funer pencils, and I think it turned out so cute. And then this one is also Staedtler water markers and then shaded with Brute Funer pencils, and then I added some embellishments with the Calero Fine Tech metallic and pearlescent watercolors. And this one was super fun to work on. Again, just really simple, which is nice. Alright, Summer Nights. I finished. Picture in here. I'm kind of so-so on this one. Part of me really likes it and part of me feels like I could have done better. This is the one right here. So I used the watercolor. I don't know what kind of watercolor. I think it was a Schmink granulating one, but I could be wrong. It kind of looks like it is though. And it's kind of a purpley grayish color. And then these strawberries are done with Brute Funer pencils and then glitter gel pen for the seeds. I think the thing that bothers me the most is the color that I chose for the gems. I feel like maybe I should have made it a different color, like maybe an emerald green instead, but that's okay. It still looks nice and everything, but yeah. So anyways, it was fun to work on as well. Okay, next up I have a couple of PDFs. Here's this one. This is by Mystic Art Mirrors. I believe it's in her Galaxy Girls set. And I love this one. I knew exactly what colors I wanted to use when I saw it, and I added some fine tech metallic watercolor to these planets and to the stars, and then it's an alcohol marker base for everything, and then I shaded over the top of everything with Prismacolor, no, sorry, Polychromos, and I just love how her skin turned out. Next up is this one. This is by Hannah Lynn. It's from her Whimsy Girls Around the World. Is that what the book is called? It's the traveling one. And this is obviously Canada. And I love the colors. I love how her hair turned out. Sometimes I struggle with hair, but I feel like this just turned out really pretty. Her skin turned out nice. It's all alcohol. Oh, the background and her clothes and stuff are alcohol marker based, and then this is water marker, and I shaded over everything with Polychromos. So yeah, I think that one turned out really cute. And then last, I have a picture in Mouse Guard by David Peterson. Let's see, I love this book so much. So it's no surprise that it was my go-to in my, yeah. So this is, let me double check. I'm pretty sure this is the one. Yeah, so this is the one that I worked on, and I absolutely love it. I used my Supervision watercolors for the background. Surprise, surprise. So you get this cool metallic effect, and I feel like they're also granulating, so they dry unevenly, which I think is perfect because it looks like it's this stormy sky, and it makes the picture feel more dramatic. And there's this much. I'm debating whether I should just paint acrylic around it or just leave it. Everything else is Inktense. This is a book where I plan on only using Inktense as the primary medium. So yeah, I just love how this bright green frog turned out. I love how this picture turned out. It's in my top from this book. Yeah, I believe that's everything. I don't know if I worked on my buddy color with Kate's Coloring Haven. Let me see. Yeah, it's just, there's been a lot. I think maybe I did some stuff to her skin, but that's about it. But I'm excited to finish this, and I think now that I've had a decent break from it, I'm getting some ideas for what to do for all these little details, which are usually the thing that catches me the most. So, um, yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and for continuing to be so supportive. It really means a lot, and I'm curious to know what your favorite picture was. Um, I think, oh man, it's hard for me to decide. Um, I think the windmill from the Circle of Life and the Galaxy Girl one. But anyways, thank you again, and I hope to see you next time. Happy coloring!